The Zodiac Killer. The chilling truth Netflix didn't tell you. Netflix painted the Zodiac Killer as an unsolvable mystery, a faceless predator who vanished into the shadows of the 1970s. But what if I told you they left out details that make the story even darker? Details so unsettling, they might change how you see the Zodiac forever. Tonight, we go beyond the headlines, beyond the documentaries, and into the chilling theories Netflix didn't dare to explore. Act 1. The murders we know and the ones we don't. The Zodiac Killer officially claimed responsibility for 5 murders between 1968 and 1969. Lovers shot dead in their cars. Couples brutally attacked in remote areas. Ordinary people cut down in the most ordinary moments of life. Netflix highlighted these attacks, but here's what they left out. The Zodiac himself bragged in his infamous letters that he killed 37 people. 37. Yet, only 5 victims are officially linked to him. Were the rest covered up? Were they written off as unrelated crimes? Some retired detectives argue the body count was far higher than the official story admits. And here's the disturbing part. Scattered across California at the same time, police files reveal unsolved murders of women drifters and hitchhikers. Cases dismissed, ignored, forgotten. Many fit the Zodiac's profile. But strangely, those files rarely made it into mainstream documentaries. Act 2. The letters Netflix didn't want to talk about. What made the Zodiac infamous wasn't just the killings. It was the taunting letters, strange ciphers, menacing threats, promises of more blood. Netflix showed you some of them, but not all. And the ones they left out are terrifying. In 1974, years after his last confirmed murder, the Zodiac wrote to the San Francisco Chronicle. He mocked a newspaper columnist. He praised The Exorcist, calling it the best satirical comedy. And in the same breath, he threatened to torture children. Netflix brushed past these letters as though they were ramblings. But some cryptographers point out hidden symbols, coded references, and chilling patterns suggesting that the Zodiac was not finished, that he might have still been active long after the case went cold. Act 3. The theories they never covered. And this is where Netflix stops, but the theories don't. Because when you start digging, the Zodiac case doesn't just feel unsolved, it feels buried. Theory 1. The copycat. One theory suggests there wasn't just one Zodiac, that multiple killers or even organized groups were copying the same cryptic style to confuse the police. After all, handwriting experts never agreed on the letters being from one single hand. Could the Zodiac be more than one person? A collective that is behind the mask of one name. Theory 2. The government connection. Another theory points to government cover-ups. Some researchers discovered that military code breakers were often called into the cipher Zodiac ciphers. In fact, parts of the code resembled naval communication patterns. Was the Zodiac a former soldier trained in cryptography? And if so, did the government bury leads because the truth was too explosive? Theory 3. The unnamed suspect. Netflix spent time on Arthur Lee Allen, the infamous suspect, but they didn't tell you about another man. A man who lived just miles from the attacks, whose DNA was suspiciously absent from key evidence. A man who quietly moved states just as the letter stopped. Police files hint at him, but his name never made it into the documentaries. Why? Was he protected or forgotten? Act 4. The codes that still haunt us. In 2020, Decades after the murders, a team of amateur codebreakers cracked the Zodiac's infamous 340 cipher. It was a breakthrough moment. But here's what Netflix didn't say. The code revealed taunts, but no identity. As if the Zodiac knew exactly how far to go, keeping himself untouchable even from a grave. But experts believe there are still unsolved ciphers, codes that might point to secret victims, or even the Zodiac's true name. Some believe these letters sit in police archives to this day, dismissed as hoaxes, but what if they aren't? So here's the most haunting thought. What if the Zodiac Killer never stopped? What if he simply changed his game? Some believe his letters echo in later crimes, that his style resurfaces in other serial killers. Could the Zodiac have hidden in plain sight, blending into the world as the years rolled on? Netflix gave us the surface, but the shadows beneath tell a different story. A story of cover-ups, ignored evidence, and theories so disturbing they blur the line between fact and nightmare. The Zodiac Killer wanted one thing above all: attention. Netflix gave him that, but they left out the deeper horror. Because the real question isn't just who was the Zodiac. It's why has no one wanted us to know? Was it incompetence, a cover-up, or something far darker? That's the mystery Netflix didn't solve, and maybe never wanted to.